everyone, it's Kayla Bella here. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I know it's been a while, like 4 or 5 years, but I'm back and I'm better than ever, and I apologize for taking such a long hiatus. However, I will be uploading weekly and bringing you guys some great content. So for those of you who are already subscribed to me, thank you so much. And for everyone else, please click the button below and subscribe, and I promise that I will not disappoint. So today I'm bringing a curly hair routine from Istanbul, Turkey. And you guys are probably wondering, what are you doing? Why are you there? So my boyfriend plays basketball overseas, so every time he travels and during the season, I try to come and visit him once or twice, and this year he is in Turkey. So it's beautiful, it's wonderful, I love it, but somebody forgot to pack a decent amount of hair products, and it's semi my fault, but not all the way because I stayed here longer than expected. But even so, my bags were beyond full, like 10 pounds each overweight. So I kind of had to figure out, what can I leave, what can I bring? And the only reason why I didn't pack a whole bunch of product was because last year when he was in Croatia, I bought a decent amount of products, but when we went to the store, they had so many other options that I was like, why did I pack all these products? So this year, should have did a little bit more research, but I kind of just jumped in blindly and didn't bring too many products. And then I ran out and I was like, let's go to the store. I need to get more products, and nothing. So I'm not too upset, and I'm not surprised either. The demographic here is completely different than the United States, clearly. And I have not seen a lot of people with curly hair. I have seen some here or there, but I guess it just doesn't call for them to have those kind of products in the store, which is understandable, but which left me with no choices at all. So I went to a few stores and I finally walked down the aisle and I recognized one product that I knew from back home that I absolutely did not like a couple years ago when I tried it out, and a few times in between here and there when I just needed something, and that was all I had. So I was very reluctant to try it, but listen, it has been my holy grail product. I have no conditioner, I have no styling products, I only have this one product. And if you guys want to see how I got my hair like this using just one product, then stay tuned and keep watching. So to style my hair, I'll be using this organic virgin coconut oil, and the only product we'll be using is the Argan Oil of Morocco conditioner by Organix, both from Macro Center out in Istanbul. And then we'll be using the denman brush, which I did get in the States at Sally Beauty Supply, but you can probably order it on Amazon, and just a standard pick. Hey you guys, I just got out the shower and got my life together. I have my hair wrapped up here in a microfiber towel. I think I got this towel from, it was either TJ Maxx or Marshall's for like $7 or something like that. So yeah, so this is my hair. It's been drying. It's been up in the towel for maybe like 20-ish minutes. So it's kind of on the dry side, but still wet enough, so it's fine. So my method is, I don't know, I don't know, you'll see. So it's not super complicated. I don't do a whole bunch of sections and stuff like that. I literally just put the product on my hair and brush it out. So this is how much I'm going to use. As you can see, not total, but I'll use more as I go along, as I feel like I need it. And I'm just going to just put this all over my hair. And the reason that I do this is because I will use my denman brush, and the denman brush is going to brush the product evenly through my hair anyway, so I don't get too crazy with the sections and everything. And if I feel like, you know, one section is a little bit more dry than another section, or I didn't put product on it, then I'll just put more product on it. So I'm gonna do a little bit more in the middle. This much. And I don't put product on my roots because I want volume, and I I know that with my hair, if I put too much product on the root, then it weighs my hair down. So I try to focus it maybe like a ½ inch away from the root, and then all the way to the bottom of my hair. So yeah, so that's about it. Very simple. And what I'm going to do, cut it out. What I'm going to do is take my Denman brush, just right here. I got mine from Sally Beauty Supply. I don't always use it, but since I don't have too many products, I really want to make sure that this one product is evenly coated throughout my hair. So I'm going to use my Denman brush, and I do the same thing with the Denman brush that I do with the product, is I don't brush the roots of my hair. So I will brush only the ends of my hair with this, and then I'll just scrunch it. And then I do that all the way around. For the same reason is that when I first got the Denman brush, I would comb all the way through my hair, and I noticed that it would kind of manipulate my roots and stretch my roots out to the point where they were like, not straight, but they were just like wavy, and I didn't like that because I want my roots to have texture still, so that when it dries I can get the maximum amount of volume needed. If I brush all the way to the root, then like I said, I don't really have that texture and I can't really get the volume that I want. So I only do the ends, and I scrunch. And then make sure the front is good. And I redo any places that I feel like I neglected a little bit. And yeah. So this is it. I don't part my hair any certain way when it dries because I'm always flipping it side to side. So usually it just straight back and it just does its thing, or I'll flip it from one side. One of the most important things to remember when your hair is drying is not to touch it. I have like a problem touching my hair, so it's really hard for me, and that's why sometimes I do have more frizz, because I just touch my hair a lot. I have, what do they call it, like hands and hair syndrome, so I'm always twirling it or pulling something apart or just doing something with it. But the more you can just kind of leave it alone, scrunch it and let it be. So yeah, so as you guys can see, the curls are pretty defined already. And hair is tricky because I feel like I look like I have no hair when my hair is straight. I mean, wet, sorry. And then it dries and it's just like, yeah, out of this world. So I'll be back. My hair takes a really long time to dry, so I don't know when I'll be back, but I'll be back when my hair is dry to show you guys the final product and how I kind of give myself a little bit more volume. And I will see you guys in about 8 hours, 7 hours, I don't know, we'll see. So yeah, so this is the final product. I am going to use my pick, which is most curly girls' best friend, and this is just going to give me a little bit more volume because I love volume, and I find that as my hair gets longer, just as most people can relate, the volume kind of sucks. So this is going to help me get a little bit more volume, and it does create some frizz, but I'm all for the frizz. I like frizz. I love frizz, actually. I don't mind it at all. So if this is a little bit more frizz than you like, then you can definitely skip this step. If you do not want to use the pick, what you can do is kind of just shake out your roots a little bit, kind of shake your hair side to side and scrunch, and this will give you volume as well. But I'm just gonna use the pick because I'm extra. So yeah, lots of volume. So this is the final result from my one product wash and go. Like I mentioned before, I was not a fan of this product, but give it another chance. Give products another chance that you didn't used to like in the past, or that didn't work for you in the past, because things change. Lots of things change. I don't know why this is working for me so great now, but there's so many different reasons. It could be the climate in Turkey is completely different than what I'm used to back home, so that could be a factor. This formula could have changed. They could have added something in, taken something out, that kind of gave me a better result, or maybe I just didn't know what I was doing in the beginning, you know what I mean? Maybe I was adding too much or adding too little, or mixing it with products that didn't really mesh well with this product, and that could have gave me bad results. A few of the things that I was not a fan about before when I first used this product was the fact that I didn't feel like the slip was really good. I didn't feel like it was thick and moisturizing, and it used to leave a cast on my hair that was kind of sticky, and I was not feeling that. So I had to toss this to the side, had to let it go. But I'm so happy that it's come into my life. And I don't know, maybe after I leave Turkey and I try to do this routine back home, it might not work for me anymore. And that is okay. And I think the fun thing about having natural hair and curly hair is that you can experiment with so many different products. And one thing that I do think that I've noticed over the years of when I first started, you know, with my curly hair routine and my curly hair journeys, is that less is more sometimes, you know. And I think that we get caught up in so many different products and using this and using a handful of that and pumping this oil and getting this and getting that, and sometimes just one thing will work just fine. So thank you guys so much for joining me here in Istanbul, Turkey for my one product curly hair routine. I hope you guys enjoyed it just as much as I did. Make sure you tell me how you feel in the comments below, and like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.